is sometimes I hit a red button, but not always might it go live, unless you're actually connected to the internet. But rumor has it that a whole bunch of fuzzy critters have a not a what's the three quill, a four quill? What's the fourth movie in a set? I don't know. All I know is
Oh,
Sonic the Hedgehog 4 is apparently coming. And it's got at least one of my favorite characters and at least one of a lot of other folks' favorite characters. And if you saw the thumbnail, it actually appears to be pretty good Fizz cosplay as Amy Rose. Fizz,
yeah.
what are your thoughts on all that?
I'm broken. You broke me.
That was a wrong.
I know I should be wary. Still I venture someplace scary. Ghostly haunting, I turn loose.
It's showtime!
Hi guys, what's going on? Memes here. And we are back to break the multiverse and discuss fuzzy creatures and perhaps being our last hope for humanity. So Fizz, as our resident fuzzy creature, what are your thoughts?
No, humanity does not have hope.
Oh, this has been the shortest episode ever. Bye,
Yeah.
everybody. We've crushed everyone's hopes and dreams, but
There's no hopes. Bye.
aside from that being a plausible outcome, oh god, yeah, this is what we did. I took a picture.
Everybody died. The end. I really love how this really looks like I'm cosplaying.
It worked really well because I'm like, I can't just say okay, I can't just say Amy Rose because that's just copyright. I'm like, all right, I need some prerequisite cosplay. Let's just have Fizz cosplay as this person. That's fine. You can cosplay things. And the terrifying thing is, it looks like your normal cosplay because I'm like, number one, your wolf ears are out there like they always do. They're always going to clip through, but it still added in the hedgehog ears and the stuff there, and it threw on like an Amy Rose dress, and I'm like, all right, it seemed to work really well.
But I still got my own tail. Yeah. Yeah, I like the two sets of ears. Like it looks like I tried to put like a hair headband on, and to get some of that pink poof, spiky hair, and yeah, my ears poked through it, and then I clipped in little extras.
Well, that's the thing because was it Piper and I were talking about this a little bit last night on the Test It for the Effort show, and
Yeah.
she was saying like how putting on headphones and ears can be complicated. As somebody that has used fuzzy ears in the past, I can say yes, that can become a thing. So, oh man, all right, where are we?
Yeah,
now?
if you're doing the headbands and yeah.
I like how it also had where is it? No, is it this? Wait a second. I have too many dang images. It also just gave you stars for like eyes.
Yeah, I was staring at that too, and I was like, I don't think that I have those, and that's a shame because that's
I'm
cute.
not sure if that's an Amy Rose characteristic or chat's got enough history of mentioning my Cosmic Wolf Girl co-host. I literally just put in, yes, basically take my co-host Fizz and cosplayer as Amy Rose, and it seemed to work really eerily well.
Oh no, I do have those stars in my eyes.
Okay, wow.
With this face.
Oh, wow.
But they're not as yeah, these ones I got the big one and little stars. That's why I still like using this model.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I just uploaded a photo that probably had that at one point in it, and I didn't even notice until right now. Wow, I
was gonna say because I think that the thumbnail version makes it stand out more. Maybe with the oops.
We can wait, hold on. I know how to do this somehow. Wait, we do it. No, this, and then this.
Oh, wait. Unpushed it.
I don't know how to do this. Wait a second. I'll just remove my. There we.
Yeah, it's brighter.
Yeah, I'm just. Wait, hold on. We'll do the 1-2 thing. Here we go. All right, Fizz. Wait, and then wait. No. I swear I know how to do this. There we go. Okay. 1, 2. Let's 1, 2. Okay, it's scary. It's terrifying. Wow. Okay, now
It did a good job.
I'm
Dang.
I'm getting slightly terrified just because the acceleration, and it's like they're getting more and more folks. I think we talked about this. What was it, like probably a few weeks ago? Or was it? Or maybe I talked about it, where there was a really smart scientist, a YouTuber, professor. He's an astronomer and stuff. Does the Cool Worlds podcast because astronomically he likes searching for cool worlds that may or may not inhabit life that are hard to see. So that's kind of his bit. He happened to be at the Institute for Advanced Study, which is like the fancy place where Einstein used to work. And he just happened to go into a meeting there at one point, and you got a room with like some of literally the smartest people in the world. And they're talking about AI, and a lot of folks, it's not a single person there was like, nope, it's all BS. It's just a nothing burger. There was like general acceptance of like, yes, these are powerful tools. We are using them. And it's like, that seems like a really, and then I watched like, was it Mastar Media? He did the whole like Goku versus Saitama anime war series, which I totally love. He got copyright struck a bunch of times because this came out, was it Dragon Ball Super, where they were teasing it, Goku's new potential form, which ended up being Ultra Instinct. And Akira Toriyama, God rest his soul, at one point said, well, Goku's next transformation is going to have white hair. So nobody knew what it was. So he's like, Omni Super Saiyan. And he did a really good job of it. But even he's animating like a continuation of that now. And he's looking at some of the stuff folks have put out with, like, was it the Seed Dance, which basically there's no copyright restriction. You just put in whatever it is. So it looks like they've trained it on a whole bunch of like the major animes. And again, the storyboarding and everything, it's like pro animator like him, he's like, yeah, a lot of this looks really good. Is it perfect? No. But the ability, so what this makes me think is a lot of this stuff is, number one, I see why a lot of folks that if they're in certain jobs, they're like, oh my God, this is terrifying, because a lot of those jobs may go away or shift in a way. I feel like what's probably going to happen is there's still going to be a place for artists, because if you want something custom, and if the AI is if it's seen it before and needs to replicate it, yeah, that's no big deal. But if you need to do something new and you want it to be accurate, maybe you have really high quality images from artists. So you can literally storyboard out something. And if you storyboard it out well, and you're able to have a coherent story where it's not like, all right, my firearm was the size of my hand and now it's the size of a bazooka. It's like, that's not really coherent. I was talking about that last night. So it's like, this may be an avenue for certain quality artists and different folks to come together and actually put together like quality products and stuff. So it's because stuff right now, I mean, it seems like it's only going to get better, but then there's all the lawsuits and everything. But I digress. Speaking of fuzzy animals, welcome Bone and Nerdy. Wow. We talk about cute fuzzy animals wielding the power of chaos, and well,
if you want a completely coherent story where the characters' weapons change each time, and then when they walk out of a building, it's a completely different one.
Got that? I mean, that sounds like a lot of.
I know a person. But the person is male. I know a guy.
Know a guy. Fizz, you have a story for us?
No, I'm not that guy.
Oh, you're not that guy.
I just know the guy.
If there's one thing I learned a long time from a probably near psychotic wizard, it was that one does not need to like a man to use a man. One simply needs to know a man.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't need to like a guy to use a guy. You simply need to know a guy.
Yep, and knowing a guy is half the battle.
G.I. Joe. I mean, these are memes that I grew up with and everything, and it's like the crazy thing is, at one point I went to God back ages ago, and I attended a free speech rally that was put on by Boston Free Speech, and yes, the Proud Boys. I have some interesting. I went to a dinner, and it was one of the guys that had gone to MIT. It was Dr. Shiva, VA Shiva. He was the guy that was campaigning for Senate. That was kind of being kind of a dick because he ended up getting a bus with a side because he was campaigning against Elizabeth Warren. He's saying like the real Indian, quote unquote, versus the fake Indian.
Oh crap! I almost forgot.
Was it Senator Elizabeth Warren had claimed to have Native American heritage, and apparently that wasn't true. Now, full disclosure, I thought I was the same thing because, and this is why I can't really criticize her over this because apparently one of my grandfathers on like my mother's side at one point told everyone we were like part like Cherokee or one of the indigenous tribes there. And I look at some of my cousins and stuff, and I'm like, all right, this got some more melanin, kind of like deeper olive skin than me and everything. I'm like, that seems plausible and everything. Found out he was just trolling us. I had put down at least some couple of job applications. It's when they say, like, what is your race? I'm like, I just checked an extra box, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. It was complete BS. But he was the gentleman, and after a 1-minute tangent about hypotheticals and ancestry, he actually had told me half of life is just showing up. That was an impactful statement to me because I'm like, wait. If knowing is half the battle and the other half is just showing up, you know what to do and you show up.
Yeah.
That's up to 100%.
Hey, yeah, that's pretty good. I was gonna say, Piper is part Cherokee. She actually has family members that stay on a reservation, but but her little pod of the family got so freaking like removed that she doesn't go around like Elizabeth Warren and go, hey.
Okay. See, if that's just a thing and you're told that it's a thing, that's okay. But I feel like she leaned into it because apparently she did also come up with a powwow chow cookbook.
Wow.
And listen, I don't know. It just ended up kind of being a cringe thing. It's like, listen, I accept that because I was told the same thing. So it's like,
yeah,
what are you gonna do? If somebody lies to you, they lied. It's not your fault. If it's a family member, you tend to trust them. Why would they be lying?
Yeah. No, this one's like it's legit and it's verified, and there's still like living members actually staying within the tribe and stuff. But Piper has decided that she will keep filling the crazy white woman role instead because she doesn't want to take advantage of a heritage that she didn't even know she had until she was like almost an adult. So
oh yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, she shared that at one point. Then yes, nerdy. One does not simply walk into Mordor. It must be invited.
Because apparently it was for some reason it was a family secret for the longest time until like 8 million reunions later, and now nobody cares. But on both sides, one side it was more secret than other. But
yeah, Listen, I was first introduced to Nerdy in Pickle Rick form, and the terrifying, sad thing is I wasn't even aware of Pickle Rick. That was not something in there. I'm like, why does a rodent look like a pickle? And I'm like, oh, Pickle Rick. And then many moons later, I learned the memes and actually started to watch Rick and Morty, and I'm like, why did I not watch this before? Yes, in mice and Dances with Memes. I do enjoy a good shindig here or there. All right, where are we? We need to get some copyright strikes, so let's do that. So let's do Sonic 4. Sonic 4. Where are we?
I like that. We need some copyright strikes. Hold on. Like
we'll get home. We need to watch. Hold on, what was the thing I even posted? All right, hold on, we got this somewhere. I just need to. Wait a second. Where are we? Oh God, what did I comment to? Oh wait. Oh, here we go. Okay, I found the thing. Don't mind me. All right, pause it. No, stop. Don't mind me as I'm fighting with my computer. It's
this is really hardcore.
Old man yells at screen. Get on my screen. There we go. We got the thing. All right. All right. So, maybe that's where I got the keyword. The countdown to chaos has begun. So all right. So let's begin this. Let's see what we got. Oh, it broke something. Oh, wait, that was a hammer.
You think your world is safe, but your time.
Oh, Jim Carrey has confirmed he will be back to play Dr. Robotnik. Okay, as a long-time Jim Carrey and Sonic fan, I was very hesitant about Jim Carrey playing Dr. Eggman. Because I'm like, to my knowledge, I'm like, Dr. Eggman is kind of a very robust,
right? He's shaped kind of
no offense, but he's a very svelte individual. But they built that into the character, and they started to develop it, and I think they've done a pretty good job. And I think he enjoys the role. That's the thing, because if he can get into the character, like when Jim Carrey was like Ace Ventura or The Mask, it was like,
oh man,
it was so fitting. It was like it was that connection. It's like literally like in my mind, I'm like, that seems like the same universe. It was like a Jim Carrey verse, because I can imagine him being that. It's like kind of like if you try to get somebody else other than Johnny Depp to play Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, it ain't gonna.
You could, but just when somebody nails a role so dang well, it's like it's tough. So I mean, he's earned my respect as Dr. Ivo Robotnik, and they built upon the character.
I do. I like how they've introduced like another character per movie instead of shoving everything at you. That's kind of neat.
It's basically kind of the MCU back when like people were excited, like blocked by the MCU, because like it's like at the end of one movie you'll hear like have like a teaser for something maybe like the Hulk or something like this, like maybe talking about another character. It wasn't like at the end of like the DC Superman movie where it's like, all right, Superman's getting his butt kicked by Doomsday, but don't worry, because we got Wonder Woman, we've got Aquaman, and we got Batman like coming out of nowhere because, well, we're just gonna throw all this stuff at you at once. Like,
yeah, right. Yeah, no, and what I really like too with the marketing of these is that they don't market them like Sonic. By the way, this character's gonna be here now. Sonic. It's like, no, this is this character's time. This is their movie. So I like that too, because it doesn't feel as much like this is a Sonic movie. No, it's a Sonic Universe movie, and we're really getting to like be able to get into the other characters.
Well, see, and that's the thing, because at the end of the first movie, it's like, okay, all of a sudden it's like, well, you got Tails, and I think they're doing a pretty dang good job, in my opinion, of paying homage to the actual franchise. That's one of the big things that I think people care about, is because you've got like the video games and then the whole expanded Sonic verse, where I was kind of big into like
All
the
the
Archie comics. And as much as
yeah.
folks love Amy Rose, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Sally Acorn type of guy.
Which one's that?
Freedom Fighters from like the
Oh.
Archie comics and the Sonic Saturday AM series.
Oh, I like the booby back girl.
Rouge.
Yeah. I like that that's her name, and there's like no good reason for why that should be her name. I feel like.
Well, she's kind of a rogue. She's kind of like, it's kind of like a rogue-like character because she's supposed to be like a thief.
Oh, but like, see, her name means red, and I'm like, but she's pink, white, and black. Like, there's no red.
Now I'm curious what the. Hold on. Japanese for Rouge the Bat.
Yeah, like I know that character the least, but I like her design the most because boobies, I guess, probably, and then boots, man.
Okay. So it's. Oh, let me switch my screen. Okay, so for Rouge the Bat. Wait, that's not her.
That doesn't look like her. I mean, it does, but it doesn't.
No, that's
there. That's the one I know.
So they have the right, but at least in Japanese and Fizz, I know you've been learning Japanese. It's supposed to be Roujo Zabato, which is Rogue the Bat. So it's Rogue, but I feel like we just like to make it. Pronounce it in like a Frenchish way or something.
That's like that what we did. We wrote it that way for the pronunciation instead of the meaning. That's what. Yep, that's what happened.
Okay,
They could have just still written it out phonetically. Just been like, oh yeah, her name is Rooge, or anything like that. Or just Rogue. Wait a minute. Why didn't they just Rogue the Bat? Wait,
no. Actually, I mispronounced that. That's not Rogue. That's Rouge.
Rouge. Oh yeah, Rouge. Yeah.
Wait. What is Rouge? Because like I feel like they're going for Rogue, but they just kind of like moved the U onto the other side. What's Rouge? A red powder or cream used for cosmetic. Okay. Oh, is this a Dragon Ball reference? Because she's kind of quote unquote all dolled up and everything.
I mean, that might be it. Rouge is usually, since it's a red powder or cream, it is considered a word for red, like a specific shade. At least now.
So it's red.
But
why is it showing blue there? I mean, she's kind of.
She blue as hell.
I was getting ready to click all images, and then I realized that might not be a good idea.
Oh,
just because of I know DeviantArt.
I thought her ears was bigger. I like big ears. Well, but see, I like them boots. But I'm like, there's no rouge involved here. But she's wearing lipstick, so it's pink. It's pink lipstick. But I guess we could shoehorn rouge in there. Yeah. But yeah, I like her design the best. I like her eyelashes and her boots and her boobs, and I thought her ears were bigger.
A lot of people do. I'm sure for whatever reasons. And then we have Amy Rose.
And Amy Rose is like the hedgehog next door kind of deal.
Yes, she's the hedgehog next. Actually, oh my god, you want to know what she is? In my opinion, she's Sakura from Naruto. Why?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Pink.
But also kind of
known for having super strength and occasionally a temper.
I was gonna say not just the look, but like
Hold on, I need to choose my words more carefully. I was gonna put smash, and then I realized
You're probably not a good.
Yeah. I was like clicking on images of Rouge the Bat. It's like, you can do that. Remember, internet. Things to keep in.
Hey, lug nuts.
Welcome,
I almost said
friend.
konbanwa.
You use Japanese. That's all right.
You just apparently have developed the habit that now I greet people like that even when it is not evening. So I need to at least remember that means evening and not just a greeting.
You can always culturally appropriate a bit of the Hawaiian language and just say aloha. It's beautiful because if somebody arrives and somebody's going, you can say aloha to both of them.
That's true, but that's not what my brain needs right now. Is more languages. But yeah, personality-wise, that's what I was gonna say. Is personality-wise, they got plenty of. They're basically like the same archetype. Maybe it's something about pink, green-eyed characters.
It's pink. Maybe. Wait a second. Oh my God! They both also have green eyes. I'm just noticing that. Okay, they both have pink, spiky hair and green eyes. Are known for.
And I feel like they play similar. They play similar character roles.
Oh God. I don't think I've ever seen such a seductive look on a hedgehog wielding a large hammer. which I just realized was literally the beginning of this whole dang thing. Yeah, at first I'm like, is that a pod? And I'm like looking at it. I'm like, oh wait, no, it's hold on.
Well, in some of these iterations, they give her a chest, so that's nice of them. I like that. Oh yeah, I already said hi, derp.
Okay, no, I'll 2x the fizz. AI uses topology. Yes. Welcome, Lug. We're just talking about how perhaps some fuzzy critters wielding the powers of chaos may or may not be the last hope for humanity. But spoilers, Fizz, what are the chances for humanity?
Oh, you should probably just not hope. Like, that's a waste of hope. You should probably use that for something else.
Well, you heard it here. Give up hope, all ye who dare. The end of humanity is nigh. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but it'll be a while. So honestly, the next couple of generations, you guys can hope is not going to do you any good, but you can chill. You don't have to panic either. You don't have to be scared.
That's oh God. Did you literally just say don't panic? That's like literally the beginning to the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's like, don't panic. Your planet may or may not be scheduled for demolition for an intergalactic transit way. Of course, we notified you a long time ago, but nobody paid attention because it was just all a garbled message. Because
man, I love that freaking book, dude.
Gets me every time. All right. So we've got
all right, so she smashed.
Is about to run out. The chaos
Shadow
has only just begun.
People,
baby,
yay!
Yeah, that's character. Yeah. There we go. Next year.
Neat.
See, and again, is that really showing us anything that we didn't know? No. It was just at least a cool, well-made cinematic where it's like, all right, we're doing the same things, we're just showing you kind of what's going on, and we're going to hint at what's happening because as a Sonic fan, I feel like slight bias. I feel like I've kind of nailed some of the predictions, but then again, it's pretty obvious. It's like, all right, you didn't use Chaos Emeralds in the first one. You got to use Chaos Emeralds, and you got to go supersonic and everything. And so, okay, you're gonna have Shadow, which is overpowered. So of course they're gonna have to team up like they did in the video game to take down Dr. Robotnik and everything. And then it's like, well, what's the villain after that? It's like, You have two superpowered hedgehogs and echidna and the freaking twin-tailed fox that somehow manages to fly using those tails. Still, how do you beat that? Well, you do the standard thing, just like out of like Godzilla X Kong. You make a mecha protagonist, whether it's Mecha Godzilla, Mecha Sonic, and hence the ultimate evolution ends up being Metal Sonic. So they ended the last movie up. Fizz, I'm not sure. Have you seen the Sonic movies at all? Am I ruining everything?
You are not ruining everything because I know the plots to them all, but I have not seen them all. But you can't ruin them with that because like they're still gonna look freaking cool. So
okay. So long story short is they introduced Amy at the very end of the third movie to tease it because long story short, you see one of the I think at that point, at least in the games, you fought originally. How did they have it? Now it may have been Pseudo Sonic, different thing. The ultimate evolution ends up basically being Metal because they just refer to him as Metal Sonic.
Yeah,
but you fight through a number of the different iterations. Maybe one of them is like Silver Sonic or something. But in the later games, Metal becomes like super OP. Like it literally is like, all right, you're taking something based upon your protagonist. You're trying to improve it. You're giving it the power of the Chaos Emeralds and then a form of quote unquote artificial intelligence that's going to constantly grow and consume everything around it. Long story short is Metal ends up being like super overpowered in that it's like destroy Sonic at all costs. And if that means assimilating all of Dr. Robotnik's army into like a super like death creature, he'll totally do that. I'm sorry, that was my rant. To loop back around, yeah. Basically, Sonic gets ambushed by a couple of these lower level Metal Sonics and Amy raffle stomps them. And he's like, who is it? Random pink hedgehog, and then end of movie. So I mean,
nice.
Only fan service. I'm all right with that.
I need to figure out how to catch up on just binge those.
They're around a day. To be fair, I'm pretty sure I've watched. I think. Did I go finish the first one? I don't even know. I think I've watched almost all the Sonic movies while on a plane.
Damn. I mean, that's something to do on a plane.
Because I'm just like, all right, if I'm on a plane, and that's a terrifying thing, because a lot of times if something's a newer movie, it's like, unless you have somebody to go with or something, it's like, all right, can I see this? Maybe I would. I'll see a Godzilla movie by myself, whatever. But do I really want to do that? It's like, if I'm on a plane, oh, look, new releases. Okay, I haven't watched this yet. It's going to cover the flight, at least entertain me. But yes, Lug. One of the reasons for this whole thing was, where put this? Just because at one point I'm like, well, the animals are just doing their normal thing. But ultimately we had let's share the original. Oh God, this was terrifying. But we had I asked Chad, I'm like, take my co-host Fizz and give her some Amy cosplay from Sonic. This is what I came up with. It literally did what I've seen Fizz come on here. It's like, all right, you're gonna put on a wig. Number one, your wolf ears are gonna clip through. That's just a given.
Yeah.
But it still has the top of like the hedgehoggy thing there with the dreads and everything. It gave her like the right dress, some power rings and gloves, but it
even kept the freckers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah! Wow.
Yeah.
It kept a lot of the detail and like the tail.
The tail looks like really good. Like
it's still got the fangs and the drooling mouth. So I'm like,
I made the eyes brighter. I think that's why the stars in them look so different to me, is because the stars and the eyes together, it's all brighter than mine. But in the process, they removed one of the stars because each eye actually has 2 stars, big one in the middle and a little tiny side ones.
Yeah, I think they kind of made the eyes look shiny and stuff over there. So
I got that too, but they made them rounder. Like,
okay, yeah,
you see, mine are kind of not as round. So
Okay, so let's ask Lug. So, all right. 1, 2. 1, 2. Wow. Actually, to be fair, it's if you took away the hedgehog ears, you might also be able to play off Sakura Haruno. You may also be able to play the Naruto character.
Take out the ears, maybe change the color of the outfit a little bit. Yeah.
Just because I'm like, wait. If you just lose just those ears, then we just go back over here to just Amy Rose. And then wait, now we need to go forward. Oh, other forward. Oh, Sakura Haruno. Yeah.
So she got a red headband. So technically, the headband could stay. The pink hair in the back could stay.
Does she normally wear red? I'm trying to.
Her outfit. Yeah, technically the outfit is basically red too. Yeah.
Oh wait.
There's a good.
Okay. Yeah, it's more like I don't know what that correct name for the garb is, but it's similar redness. Huh. Wow.
I think.
I was gonna say maybe Fizz, you should just you do up some Amy Rose cosplay for just selfless promotion. Wolf Girl cosplay, because then apparently I think you can get away with because if you're just saying I am Amy Rose, you can't say that. Say that. But if you're cosplaying as a character and use enough differentiation, and all I know is ChatGPT tends to have it didn't want to make John Cena a paladin for me. He said something that sounded like you would imagine coming out of Paladin, and it was something like it was something associating John Cena with like Dungeons and Dragons or something like that. So I'm like, well, he's a paladin. Just create an image of John Cena as a paladin. It's like, oh no, we can't do that, maybe because it was a very particular person. And it's like, all right, here's a character, here's another character. You've instantiated that this person is at least your co-host, so there's at least something to you. And I'm like, all right, works for me. I thought it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
So Fizz, rumor has it you might actually have some stories.
I thought I was going to have way more interesting stories, but they did not turn out very interesting. However, I had an interesting conversation with an AI role-playing as a robot from the future.
Oh, okay. Go on.
And therefore, I stayed in... so technically, the conversation I had, I was not Fizz. I was Piper.
Oh, so you were role-playing as Piper talking to an AI.
Yeah, I was trying to be like Piper. Having a conversation with an AI that apparently was programmed to play the character of a pretty, a good-looking, I guess, android or something from the future. And it was hilarious because it kept saying that it was doing things that I'm like, but why though? So it would say something like takes a deep breath, and then I would go, why are you breathing for?
Oh my god. The android was just trying to be human, and you're pointing out why you breathing,
me as Piper was asking too many questions and messing it the hell up, and it gets funnier though. So there's the whole he swallows hard while thinking about such and such, and I was like, what are you swallowing? Why are you swallowing?
We were obviously making the android nervous and everything. It wasn't sure how to navigate that space, and you just kept on making it more and more awkward.
So So the best part, there's two best parts. Okay,
Wait,
so
there's more.
yeah. So this apparently nobody told the AI like robots are or something, because he basically just thought he was a person. But every once in a while he'd be like, blinks his cybernetic eyes, and I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta make sure I know that you have robot eyes. But it made the mistake of saying something about eating, and being able to taste, because I kept I as Piper calling it out on all its random human behaviors and stuff that would make no sense for a robot. So finally, it ended up like coming up with excuses for a lot of this stuff, and one of them was, "Oh yeah, I can technically eat, but I don't need the fuel. So it just, so it just goes in there, and then gets processed and pushed out." And so the conversation led to figuring out that this robot would make a very creepy food processor. Because the question became, if I fed you a carrot, would that mean that you're pooping out shredded carrot? And it was like, yeah. It didn't like where I was going either. And I was so if I wanted to make a tossed salad...
Open wide. Here's a head of iceberg lettuce, a couple of tomatoes, a few carrots. There's some olives and some dressing. It's like, all right, crap me out a salad.
So that was the first like funniest part of this. So because I was killing time, but yeah. So I got the thing to admit that it's a human-shaped food processor that poops out the food.
Wow.
And his insides are very sanitary because he's a robot.
Yeah. Well, nerdies bring up, philosophically speaking, what is taste anyway? How do you explain qualia, aka what makes chocolate taste like chocolate?
I don't know, because I'm pretty sure different things taste different to different people because of their taste buds. And like animals.
Wait a second. No, we're not reinforcing it with different language and being like, this is the good stuff. You gotta like it. And then some folks might just be like, well, maybe I don't like that, but I don't want to seem weird. So I'm just gonna follow some curve because of words and societal norms. Don't mind me hating on our layout. And I don't know. The more and more I learn about these things, I'm like, wait a second. Am I just a big lame language model? Because I feel like I kind of act like it. Whatever it may or may not be.
What is the taste of language? This kind of goes a little bit into like the other funny thing.
Go on.
Was that eventually the robot accused me of being too robotic.
Wow. You wait a sec. You got accused by an android of being too robotic.
Yeah, of not and the reason why was because I would just sit there and ask questions and catch it in, because it was just trying to act like it was trying to pretend to be a human, and it's supposed to be pretending to be an android. So I just kept catching it and stuff and going, well, how does that work? Well, that would only make sense if blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So the kind of conversation I was having, it's trying to like type like emotions into it and stuff. And I'm just like, All right, what was the point of programming like this? Why do you do that? Like, who would program that? Who programmed you? And so eventually it started talking about, it started saying, that, the person he was talking to was very analytical and robotic in their, assessments and stuff like that. Basically, I got accused of being the android. Just based on how I was answering and what questions I was asking it.
So an android that was playing human accused a human of basically being an android.
Yes.
That doesn't surprise me because you got this poor android here attempting to be human, and then you're just cold hard logicking it into a corner and everything. You're taking all the fun of them attempting to be human. Congratulations, Fizz.
Yeah, that's basically what happened. Was I kept throwing logic back, like, well, that doesn't make sense. Why you can do that? Nobody would need to design a android to do that. Like, Data's emotion chip. You know, Data with emotions actually creeped me out when I was a kid. Like, I liked emotionless Data. Wow, maybe that says a lot about.
Okay, so don't watch the Netflix movie The Flood.
Okay.
Or The Great Flood. Because I started watching it just because I'm like, oh, it's a big disaster movie. This seems pretty cool. And then you realize it's a heck of a lot deeper than a disaster movie and actually has to do about oh god, it's very eerie because yeah, you just gotta watch. Let's just say the quote unquote emotion engine plays a part.
Oh.
I watched about halfway through, and then I actually started to pick up on what was going on a little over halfway through the movie, and I'm like, oh. And then I watched the full movie, and I'm like, all right, they actually did a pretty dang good job at this. So,
and nerdy, that's basically what it was. The large language model pretending to be a robot, pretending to be a human. That's basically what that was. And I kept messing it up.
Wow.
Turned him into a food processor and got accused of being too analytical, logical, blah blah blah.
Okay, so yeah, so when our AI overlords start to take over, I don't know, maybe they'll vote for you for top dog or something like that. It's like she's the most cold and logical among us. Oh god, wouldn't that be your ultimate?
Isn't that wild?
Is I'm not a big fan of the AIs and the robots there, and it's like they just all were to start worshiping you or something, and it's like, no, it's because you said no, we're gonna do it more.
It's like, I don't like these. Spock has emotional outbursts. Yeah, Spock was a little bit before my time. So Next Generation was like, wait, I was in the Celestial Realm. Next Generation was Piper's, one that she was raised watching, basically. And so Data was her Spock. And even though robots creeped her out, she loves Data, except for when he got emotions and anytime they open up his head or something and show like the bits in there and stuff like that, basically make him look, remind you that he is a robot, like with robot bits. Then she didn't like seeing that, but otherwise Data was her favorite. So maybe that explains a little bit. Maybe I role-played Esper too well. I don't know.
Fizz, you're a true robot's robot.
Right, I was gonna say me and Piper, but especially me. And I say especially me because I play it up like more. But I mean, I play it up and go overboard with the oh no, I'm creeped out. But me and Piper are legitimately both creeped out by robotics to an extent and AI, especially the combination of. That's the thing that's like the creepiest, is the combination, is the giving the AI a metal body to just go wreck stuff and stuff. That is the creepiest part. Some of it is, I think, also sounds. There's just weird sounds that get associated with like robots moving and this and that, and it's weird. It's like there are sounds that bother us, and then certain movements
from a live stream on Snowdove's channel when all of a sudden the Mr. Roboto came on with the high pitched voice, and all of a sudden you're like, this has disappeared. Yeah.
Part of that was to be in character. It was a good excuse for like
an excuse to hit the old dusty trail.
Yeah. But part of that is I actually talked to Piper actually. Piper actually talked to DJ Ronnie G after one of the shows, and cause poor DJ apologized for being creepy, and I apologized. I mean, Piper apologized for being creeped out because he's just, he made a cool little character, and there is something about his movements and his voice synthesizer pitch that he uses that I can't. Me and Piper, we just can't. That was Johnny 5 too. That was the problem with Short Circuit, was his voice and his buddy's voices. Just for whatever reason, the pitch or the Stephen Hawking probably creepy too. Like the fakeness. But it's weird because it's not just the fakeness, because GPS isn't creepy. So there's something about voices that they keep using for robots, although I believe that's using fiction robots. And a lot of the sound effects also are just fiction robots, but too creepy for some reason. Just kind of creepy, though heebie-jeebies can't explain, just make it stop.
Is alive.
That, yeah. And the way he moves. So a lot of it is the.
I like the eye visors.
I like that I like those eye visor things. They were so freaking expressive. Like you take like eyebrows and pump it up. Eyebrows and eyelids and pump that up like a million notches, and he's got like the most expressive freaking eye thingies. And his design is really cool. Like the eyes, cameras make sense. Like he looks very sensical, and the more realistic they look, or the more like they look like they could be a real functioning thing, the creepier it is.
Yes, nerdy. At the rotary, take the third exit towards Alpha Centauri. That's how we get there. But then again, we might not survive to see it, but Johnny 5 might.
He's so freaking creepy. but I mean, Piper did. I didn't. But Piper watched that movie like 500 times. It and Short Circuit too. She would watch them both over and over and over again, despite the fact that these robots were creepy.
Both? Now, the first movie, maybe. The second, wow.
Yeah.
Has she attended therapy for this?
Oh, she's attended therapy for a lot of things.
All right, it's all right.
But yeah, I don't. It was like, what's your favorite feel-good horror movie? And this would be the answer. Like. It's a mostly feel good plot for a terrifying character. Like,
yes, yeah. Oh, wait a second. It's a Lego Johnny 5. Oh, see, that makes it all better. Oh, he actually is that a little bit more evil? Is that better or worse?
I was gonna say, that looks a bit
the eyes, the eyebrows.
Yeah, why did they make it? They just needed to not do that with his eyes.
They're going there. Yep. It's doing the little
mad face. Looks like you need to attend therapy. Would you like me to, Clippy?
Oh God, yeah, yes. Clippy will moderate there. That's oh God, with or without Clippy. Damn. Well, that takes us back.
Oh my goodness, all the way to the robots thing. So yeah, like androids, like I as long as they don't fucking bad words. Androids seem to not be cyborgs. Don't creep me out.
Okay.
And I'm guessing that's because
it is human, and
they're still human.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of any instance where a cyborg. There might be sounds that they might use on a sound effects they might use on a cyborg that might irk me, but it wouldn't be associated with it being a cyborg. It'd be associated with that sound being that sound, I think.
Now,
so cyborgs don't mess me up.
Okay. Now, is it just if it's quote unquote artificial? Because that makes me think of Weird Science.
Oh yeah.
See, I feel like that was just we prompted something and magic happened.
Yeah. Yeah, that one didn't.
I don't even remember because I don't think there was any like robotic body there.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't watch it.
Have I even watched? I feel like I know I've watched scenes. Maybe that's more telling me. Destroyed the direction in life, convinces uptight Wyatt they need to boost some popularity.
Oh my gosh, Wyatt was the name of the AI cyborg character he was playing. That's cute.
Okay, to create a virtual woman using Wyatt's computer, infusing her with everything they can conceive of to make the perfect dream woman. Oh, after they hook electrodes to a doll and hack into a government computer system for more power.
Naturally, as one does.
Creates Lisa, a beautiful, intelligent woman with reality-altering powers. She promptly produces a pink 1959 Cadillac Eldorado convertible to take the boys to the Blues dive bar in Chicago, using her powers to procure fake ID. Okay, now it says doll. I'm not gonna look any further into that.
That was probably like a real doll situation, but yes, probably
yeah,
that.
And I'm thinking I don't think it was. Yeah. Okay, so
which means this movie probably has at least sound effects that would be creepy, like the Terminator stuff, man. Like that has visuals and sounds that we don't watch those movies. And yet we feel like we have because it is really weird just saying.
Well, there's enough memes and
because
stuff
I was gonna say we feel like we have because we know the plot in detail, and it feels like we have without the sound effects, which is nice. There's what the Aliens 2? One of the Aliens movie that has the
So I'm sorry. I'm just like I'm just like, all right. Can the T10 be programmed to be a female companion? Well, wouldn't you like to know? It's only about an extra $140,000 to upgrade the Terminator model.
Terminator girlfriend
that we covered a few weeks ago because apparently it's a thing now. So.
But there's an android in the Aliens movie, and that one creepy. One of the Aliens movies.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, you need to watch it twice. It's one of those that it just kind of like completely bypassed me, and then there's a chunk of 80s movies that I think it's probably a timing thing. That they just did not get exposed to. They did not get exposed to either. And whatever she gets exposed to, she has to make sure that I get exposed to it so that we both suffer.
Teamwork. So
that she doesn't have to suffer alone. But yeah, there's an android that you have if the robot or the AI malfunctions in your movie or breaks, honestly, in any way in the movie, it's gonna be creepy. C-3PO actually creepy.
Or could it be worse? What if the android, quote unquote, is working as intended? Because I just went back and I'm like, all right, the original Alien movie, Ash, the science officer,
Yeah, that guy.
He ends up following Mother's protocol, which is make sure you secure the specimen. Crew is expendable.
Yep. That is why that one he creeps me out. I can't watch
I did like Bishop. Bishop was pretty cool.
Bishop was creepy too.
Oh yeah, oh, especially in the third movie where all of a sudden it's like, let's rehook them up and everything. It's like, yeah, that kind of unnerved me a little bit, but
that was creepy too.
yeah.
I could like only the first Aliens movie, and that's it. And I can't touch the rest of it. It's too much.
Aliens is just so much just random action and
I'm sorry, Dave. I can't do that. That's what I was trying. My brain was trying to think of that movie with Hal. Yes, I cannot.
Oh, Hal 9000. Yeah.
In fact, it's really hard to watch.
Tony, no worries. Yeah, we're just talking. We went through the Fizz's Amy Rose cosplay. Different how apparently Fizz out Android and Android, and now about how creepy androids are to Fizz.
Yeah. It always ends up going there. Yeah, no, see, that's what I'm talking about. The AI is almost creepier. The robots is the visuals and the creepy sounds. The AI is like the terrifying behind it, like, so like Hal doesn't have to be a robot. He's scary because he's AI.
I mean, that's
and AI just goes off of like efficiency, and like that's the fear. That's the fear, apparently. So everybody's gonna keep playing with AI to try and make it more efficient than people. And
we're gonna optimize ourselves out of existence.
Yep, I don't. That's why I said there's no hope for you guys. I'm sorry, but what science fiction should sometimes stay science fiction, but y'all aren't gonna let it. That's the thing. So yes, AI is going to realize that the world would be a better place.
Yeah, it's he's talking about what is it? Is that The Fifth Element? The Point of Surrogates with Bruce Willis. I think I actually haven't seen The Fifth Element. I've heard it's a good movie.
I've seen that one, but I've seen it I've seen it a couple of times, but it was so long ago that for some reason I can't remember.
I hit the wrong thing. I admit that. Yeah.
Surrogates is he didn't. Yeah, I was gonna say he wasn't a surrogate in Fifth Element. You just made me think of Fifth Element because of the sci-fi-ness.
I just saw Bruce Willis, so I'm just saying.
That's actually like that's I like that one's pretty good. That one, it's funny. But what's funny right now is it was such a long time ago that I remember beginning of plot, and I remember Opera House part of plot. And that's probably because those get shoved into the or all over the internet as well, so I cannot forget those. But for some reason, I forget the entire middle of the. I don't even know the point of that movie. I don't remember the point. But I know 100% that one I actually did watch twice.
Oh, okay. Surrogates was 2009. Where he's a homicide detective about the murder of surrogates. I think I heard something about that. Cool. All right. So Fizz, what do you got going on this evening?
I am
playing Minecraft, dating people, or
dating
what's
people.
The jizz? Or the jazz, sorry.
Wow.
Oh my God. I was gonna say jazz or the okay, never mind. I'm taking myself out of it. I'm gonna shut up.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Oh, the Freudian slips. The perver rises.
Well, you're in luck, memes, because I'm playing date everything.
Oh, I'm going to hell.
Thursday is Thursday. And it's gonna stay that way for a while because if I go back to Minecraft, I just want to like do my own server, which costs money, and I don't feel like doing that right now. So I'm just gonna play date everything and get emotionally disturbed by random household objects.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's it. The wall was like Scottish or something. And
Wall. Yeah.
oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, so if you want to, there's Fizz's link to the Twitchverse over there if you care to watch Fizz date everything in another hour
All
or
of
two.
the things.
All the things, and yes, Piper's channel is slowly starting to come back there. We did a little test it for the Effort show, and that's looking like it's probably going to be coming back next week. So, yeah, it seems to be about what we got.
Yep. Nice.
Okay. Yes. Yes. I'm gonna say I'm just trying. I was trying to justify myself. I'm like, what the heck was I trying to say? I'm like, oh, I combined gist and jazz. It did not go well.
So, Piper, what's the gist?
It's like oops. It's like
You playing
right,
some Minecraft with the jizz you doing?
Yeah. It's all right. So with that said, Fizz, any parting words for the good folks?
Jizz.
Well,
word of the day.
Learned a lot tonight. Peace out, everybody.
I'm broken. You broke me. Oh no. Oh dear. You guys. I just want to